So, how was your day?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yes. I got to work.
The weather's much nicer now.
It is. I do love it. And we just got back from vacation.
Yeah, tell me about that. That was what we
It
were
was
talking
very
about last time.
relaxing. I got to read an entire book and a half without being disturbed at all. It was amazing. To sit on the couch for 3 hours
And not
and just
move.
read. Not move. It was
Wow.
fantastic.
So when we were talking last, you mentioned how stressed you were about all the preparations you had to go through and the in-laws calling and all that. And then once you got on the plane, it was all supposed to just evaporate. And did it for
Oh,
you?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's usually how I am before vacation or before any major event, parties at my house or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I get really tense, and then when it happens, I'm fine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. So talk to me about what's going on.
What's going on? Okay, I'm in transition in my job.
Okay.
I am the bookstore director at the church, and I've recently hired on a new manager. And so we are working together to really do what I've always wanted to do, work on my strengths.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be the people person. She's going to be the process person because I'm really good with people.
More of a PR type thing that you'll be able to manage her and the day-to-day tasks of running the bookstore.
Yeah, my focus is going to be volunteers, customers, potential volunteers, and training of those volunteers.
So the people side of things.
Yes.
Okay.
Her focus is going to be procedures, business side, ordering items, different things like that.
Like inventory.
Yes,
okay.
Inventory, all purchase orders, all of that. She's really good with the details, and it drives me bananas.
Your personality type is not, you don't get charged from them. You get charged from working with the people.
Absolutely. So I'm real excited about that. I am reading a new book called, I'm trying to remember the name of the book, I don't remember, but it's God's perspective on weight loss, basically. And so it's really interesting because the author is talking about how we put so much emphasis on exercise and, all of these things when really our hiccup or our downfall is not putting him first. Because if he was first, then we wouldn't have all the issues that we have. And so anyways, his idea is that if you want to lose weight, then put God first, study God's word first, and pray and all this.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I just opened it today, but it's pretty interesting. So we'll see.
So that's going to kind of help you address those issues that you were talking about last time.
Yeah.
And so the problem that you're facing of the weight or of the perception of yourself?
I am pretty good right now with how I feel about myself. I mean, I know I'm overweight and I want to work on that, but I don't feel like a loser because of it. I don't feel like less
You're
of a
not
person.
defined by it.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
defined by that. That I've made it to that point, or I believe I'm working on it. But yes, I don't feel controlled by that. That it doesn't keep me from doing things, or because of the size that I am. So, anyways, I just thought this was a good, interesting perspective. The guy actually submitted it to my bookstore because he wants to put it in the bookstore. So, anyways, that's really cool. And then just a lot of stuff at home. I mean, trying to stay organized. And
Last time you mentioned the struggles that you face with house cleaning and keeping things together, and with having 3 children, 3 young children, and you talked about how you just have to let one of them go, and not one of the children go, one of the rooms go, so that you can work on one project and then move on. How are you dealing with that? Are you still okay with that method, or what's your, I guess, thoughts on that now?
Well, since I've been home from vacation, I don't think I've really stepped out of vacation mode yet at home. I make dinner and keep the kitchen clean. But other than that, I haven't really moved on to anything else. Right now, I'm still kind of grinding my
Thinking
gears.
about that
Gearing
3-hour
up.
couch reading book thing.
Gearing up. But, yes, I did get a book, a binder, while I was on vacation. And a real pretty one, and it says, I really like the saying on the front. It says, if you want to change the world, I don't remember. Anyways, so I got that, and I got tabs, and I've organized the sections of my life, the things that I deal with, which is my Bible study, Wonder, the women's group that I'm involved in, the bookstore, my personal, and then miscellaneous. And so just to kind of help me get a little bit more focused.
So since you're not task-driven and task-oriented and you are all about the people, you have to make very specific efforts in guiding yourself through how do I get this task done.
Even
using this binder is your...
And even in that, because I met with the girl who's helping me with the bookstore today, and I told her, I said, I'm more people-oriented, so I'm going to do the people side. I said, that does not mean that it's going to be easy for me, because there are tasks involved that I'm going to have to make myself do. Not that I can't do it. It's just, I get caught up in the social aspect versus I have to send out these emails, I have to create this invite, I have to, all of these things where she just takes them off.
Naturally,
yes.
Yeah.
So,
which, on the flip side, she naturally may have to assert herself
to speak to people,
to talk to those people.
That's what she would tell me.
So then aligning those personalities into where they should be is a great relief for you and for her.
Absolutely, that's what we talked about. Because when she first started, she said, "I would love this job. I just don't want to talk to people." And I'm like, we're a store. You kind of have to talk to people. But anyways, it's good for both of us. So I'm very excited. So yes, in my organizational, we talked about, because I really want to get that. I got this notebook and I'm just taking baby steps. I feel like if I can just see it, the things that are important, and have them out so I can look at that every day and make sure that I'm taking those things off. So, and I know you can do that on your phone, which I've tried, but for me the phone is like, there's a million emails in here, but it's just
and your kids use it, and you show other people things, and it's just sometimes when you have it on a separate thing and you go to it, then okay, my frame of mind is focused on this right now, and it can't be distracted by another ring or a buzz or something. So I'm just overall hearing you say that with the vacation trip, as amazing as it was, and relaxing and enjoying all that, you're trying to allow that to continue into your regular life so that you don't get all worked up.
Absolutely.
And fussy over the little things. But then also recognizing that I do have personality strengths and weaknesses that I need to bring into play.
Right.
And really focus on how I can better myself with small steps, like you said.
Absolutely. That's key to change. Like I said, even the book that I'm reading, I think it's just really interesting. It has a completely different look on things, but it is all about small steps too, and it's the steps of obedience, anyways. So
the steps of obedience.
Well, it's just he was just talking about for his personal life how he was so adamant about he was a weightlifter, and he would bench press all this weight, and he was just he'd run 5K, 10K, 15, 25 marathons. He was just all about the physical fitness. He was so ingrained, it was so just a part of him that he missed so many opportunities to do what God was actually calling him to do because he was so focused on himself. So it was just interesting. It was really interesting. And that's what he's saying is, he said when God says our life is not our own, that he created us for him. And so, anyways, it just
So you're just pivoting that perception of yourself into, I've been given this body, I've been given these children to me, so now I need to figure out how I'm supposed to play this out.
Yeah.
As far as what's honoring God.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So.
I've never thought about it like that.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
So I am enjoying. I think that's one thing I've carried over from vacation is not that I never had the time to read. I never took the time to read, and I did with Bible study at late at night or early in the morning, but I just really see
But then
how
as a
important
task
that
and
is.
checking it off,
Yes.
like, okay, yeah, I did that done.
Yes.
But not really in the spirit of, I want to learn something, I want to
Yes.
walk away fresh, I want to
Yes.
walk away something new in my life.
Right.
Which, using this binder that you're talking about, could be something that could really help you, I guess, adopt this as a lifestyle.
Oh, yeah.
And not just, like on your phone, task list check off.
Yeah.
Because as a people person, you're more with the task, just check it off, get it done, get it out of my way.
Yes.
I want to move on to the fun. I want to move on to the
yes,
people and
where's
the
the
party.
party? Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
So, yeah, I'm really excited about it.
Well, thank you for sharing, and
Right on.
we will talk next week.
Sounds good.
Thank you.